fourth time of trying to record this. Yesterday it rained all day and all you can hear in the background of my camera's rain. I just tried to record it as Ango, I got like halfway through and then realised the TV was on in the background. Idiot. And then my memory card was full. So, here it is. Finally, fourth time lucky, August Tool 2017. Let's go. Now, a lot of these things are from the day I went to London. I went through like Oxford Street and a little bit of Chinatown, Covent Garden, which you'll see next week on my Fit for Florida vlog. But there's only one item in this whole haul that wasn't from that trip, and I got another one of the figures from Poundland. This time I got a Devilish Tigger. So it's Tigger with a sort of pumpkin and a little devil stuff. There's loads more on the back. So this is now, this one apparently is from, I just saw it somewhere here, Series 2. Whereas the ones I got last time were Series 1, and there's a load of different ones on the back. I'll hold it up so you can see if you want to pause it and look if it's focused. I'll move my head so I'm not focused. Yeah, but there's a whole lot of them. I only saw the Devilish Tigger, they only had one. Chelsie was with me this time, she was like, yeah, go on, get it. So I can design it and then give it to her sister, who's a big Winnie the Pooh fan, so that's probably going to be going her way. The rest of it, as I said, is from Oxford Street trip. It's not necessarily all Disney stuff, there's a couple items that aren't Disney, but it is mostly Disney. So I'll go through those now. Now, we are going to Italy in a week's time, actually, of this video coming out. We're going next Saturday, the 19th. So we'll be away for 11 nights, and I needed some t-shirts for that. So the first thing I'm going to show you is some t-shirts that I bought for that trip. Okay, so the first two t-shirts are just from Forever 21. They're not Disney themed, they're just kind of just nice t-shirts from the men's section, obviously. There's this one here. Oh, that's the back. This is the front, sorry. There's a little red pocket. They have like a big sale of little men's things on. This was down to $4.99. So you see the red sticker that says $5.99 above it. It says $4.99, and then it was even something like 10-20% off that. It ended up being a lot cheaper than $4.99, which is kind of crazy, but I don't mind. It's a nice t-shirt. Second one I got is just another kind of simple plain one. Just a little like pink t-shirt with a grey trim. Just to wear with some shorts, just something to sit around, lazy by the pool, go on walks. Don't know what we're going to do in Italy, don't know yet. But my third t-shirt, which is the one I was excited about, I went to New Look. This one was a bit more, oh by the way, that last t-shirt was also like £4 something. I only spent like £8 something in Forever 21 and 2 t-shirts, which I thought was pretty good. The third t-shirt I got is from New Look, as I said. It cost me £20, and it's part of their like, sort of, they got some Disney clothes in at the moment, and it's a white t-shirt. They also have a grey one that has Donald Duck kind of here and a big face of Donald on the back. But this one is a Pluto shirt. So it's just a plain kind of, it is white. I don't know how creamy that looks in the camera. It looks a bit creamy, but I don't know if it's the light. But it has a little P, a little Pluto where a pocket would go. So as much as that is Disney, it is still quite plain. So I think I'm looking forward to wearing that on holiday. And then whenever we return to Disneyland, Disney World, also be awesome to wear them too. One of the main things you have to do when you're at Oxford Street is there are 2 massive Primarks, which are just stocked with the newest things quite regularly. So that being said, I managed to get Chelsie quite a few presents, which she was really happy with. So I'm going to show you some of them. I had to take them off though just for this video, but I'm giving them back, I promise. First one is I got her the Beauty and the Beast throw. So I'll hold it up there so you can see the smaller one. But it pretty much has Lumiere, Cogsworth, Chip, and Mrs. Potts and roses all over it. And that costs £6. So £6, very nice throw. She's got this one. I've got my Alien throw. So we've got both those for the winter season. So on the Beauty and the Beast theme, because this is pretty much all Beauty and the Beast themes, as well as the throat, I got Chelsie this little purse, which is the wardrobe from Beauty and the Beast, or Madame de la Grande Bouche, which I believe means like lady with the big mouth in French, who I think had a slightly different name in the live action film. It's like Madame Garderobe or something, so it was something like that. It was something different. But yeah, it's just kind of, it's pretty thick. I mean, it will hold enough. It holds some cards. A smaller phone it might hold as well, I don't know. But yeah, so that was £4. So now I've got her this. I have Chip for her. The only one I'm missing is there's Lumiere and Mrs. Potts. Haven't seen those anywhere. And there was, when I saw this, there was about 5 of them left, and all the others were kind of scuffed on the front. I mean, this one you might see. I don't know if it comes up on the camera. There's like a tiny little line across here, but all the others had like really horrible dents in them and stuff. I was going to pick up another one and just like give it to someone as a present or think of a giveaway, but yeah, they didn't look that nice, and this was the only one that was vaguely okay, which is a bit of a shame. But I mean, I got one. Chelse's happy. It can go on display with all the others in her room. And speaking of a giveaway, I got some jewellery, which I got 2 lots of each. So I got the little bracelet from the Beauty and the Beast collection, the Disney collection at Primark, which cost £2.50, and it has Cogsworth, Chip, Mrs. Potts and Lumiere. That was obviously £2.50. And I also got the one I'm trying to shake to be straight again, is a necklace that is only £2. It's crazy prices. And it has Mrs. Potts and a little chip on the side. Both are silver. I mean, they're clearly not like a fancy metal or anything, but they are still really, really nice. If you saw these at like the Disney store or Disney World or anywhere like that, these would be really expensive. But yeah, so these will be in the future giveaway prize with the chip cup from last week and Miss Bell some. Also to go with that, I got 2 of something I never thought I'd actually find at Primark. I got 2 of these little beauties, which is the rose mug, and it says on one side, beauty is found within. I don't know if you can see that on the camera with the light. I'm trying to hold the light out of the way, but I don't know where it's coming from. Hopefully you can see it. You've probably seen these all over Instagram. I'll probably put a picture on Instagram of it. And it has like a frame on the other side, just shows the rose. Now, I've opened Chelsea's one, and for anyone that was wondering, the rose actually unscrews and comes out. I won't open this one because it's still like sealed on the side, and this is the one I'm going to give away, so I won't open it. But yeah, the rose actually comes out, and this one costs £5, which again is ridiculous. You see that in the Disney store, it's like going to be at least 15, I'd have guessed. It doesn't light up or anything, like I know the one from Be Our Guest, I think does from Walt Disney World, but it's still a really nice cup. It looks really nice, even just on display. I don't know what it looked like with the drink in it. Chelsea hasn't used hers yet, so I can't tell you that, but it's got a nice like domed lid, a solid like plastic straw, it's not just a flimsy one. But yeah, that's a really nice cup. After Primark, I went along to Disney store, which the one in Oxford Street already has Christmas decorations. It's madness. I didn't buy any, but I sort of like already picked out the ones, or me and Chelsea both picked out the ones we really want, because I took a couple of pictures and sent them to her. So we're excited for those, but I did buy some things right there. They're going to take me a few seconds to unwrap, but I'll show you them as soon as I've unwrapped them. The first one is for me, and it's something I've seen everywhere on Instagram. I've seen loads of people post it, and I thought, I want that. If I ever see it, I'm going to get it. And that is the Baymax mug. This mug is huge. It's like the size of... Okay, it's not the size of my head, but like 2 of them would make my head. It's still a big mug. Like it's massive inside. Like my whole hand will fit in there with room. So I mean, I don't know what you... It's too big for a tea or like a coffee or anything like that. I mean, it might be nice to soup, but it's got kind of like the happy to sad scale, and a little bit on the back where Baymax's like card is in, and his eyes. Really awesome. It's a really kind of, it's like a matte finish mug. It's really nice to sort of hold. I can imagine like with this had like a soup in it, it'd be really nice to hold when you like it, or just a nice big like Baymax mug. But yeah, it's awesome, and this cost £12.99 on the bottom there. Hopefully that's in focus and not my face. Now the next 2 things I got are both from the same like set or series of things, and I got them for Chelsie because I know she's one for a long time, and this is like houseware gold. But I got her the Be Our Guest like large mug. Again, this is a massive mug. Look at it against my face. It's huge. This one costs £10.99, but it's got all like loads of characters on it. It's got Cogsworth, spinning around, Lumiere, Chip, and Mrs. Potts again, the 4 like famous sidekick characters. But yeah, this mug is huge. It's lovely. It's got, again, got quite a nice finish on it. Feels like it would be nice to hold. And to go with that, I got her kind of like the small, I think they call it the dessert plate. I think that's the official like name for it on the sign. But it is the, try the grey stuff. It's delicious. Little dessert plate, which I mean you can see compared to my hand isn't massive. It's like nice size for this to sit on. But it would go with it. I mean, have like a crumpet with it will be British. Or if you could make grey stuff, that would be pretty awesome. Maybe Chef Dave on Crispy Small can make the grey stuff, that would be awesome. But yeah, awesome little plate. And so the mug, as I said, cost $10.99, and the small plate was $9.99. Which, if you haven't seen, they do a whole set. They do like a proper dinner plate, it has like Lumiere on it. They do soup bowls or breakfast bowls, whatever you want to call it. Trying to think, I think there's something else. I can't think what else is in it, but there's something else in the collection, I'm pretty sure, which is on the Disney Store website. I've seen the mug in Florida before, and Chelsie always wanted it, but we never got it, and I saw it, and I was aware, and I was like, Chelsea's not here to kind of put me off getting her it, so I just went and I just bought her it. I didn't even want to buy her that, I just bought her this, and I was like, it looks so cute, it's grey stuff, and I got it too. So I got her both of those, as well as my Baylex mug. The guy, the lady that served me was like, you like mugs? I was like, yeah, I like mugs. So at this point trip, I sort of took a detour from Oxford Street and then went down towards Chinatown. I actually went into the Japan Center store and got a couple of cool drinks. So I got a passion fruit iced tea, which I think I'll find the receipt.
Passion fruit iced tea, that's very right, receipt.
Here we go. Passion fruit iced tea was £1.80. I also got this drink, which is like I never know how to pronounce it. Ramune, which is the bottles that you've probably seen them. They sell them at actually Disney World. It's on when you hit the glass ball and it's like a glass bottle and you hit the little ball into the top. So this is actually like the soda from that, but in like a regular bottle. I say bottle, it's actually a can. It's like a weird bottle. And this cost, try and find it on here. This cost £2 and 5p. I also got a couple of little things. Got some like little double berry little biscuit stick things. These were pretty cheap, I think. $1.29 for that box, which I stopped Chelsie from opening so I could show you guys, but she'll get them tomorrow. I also got for our nephew and niece a little bag of little character biscuits, and each one is like a different animal shape and it has the animal's name. You can always see it down the bottom there. It's all different animals, and these only cost 68p, which I thought was crazy, so I got them a bag of those to share. Because if I gave them one each, they'd go absolutely hyper and crazy, so they get one to share. Because sharing is caring. As well as that, I got two of these little like pancakey. I don't know what these are actually called. I don't know what the official name for them is. Let's see if it's on here. No, it's not. Dorayaki. I don't know if that's actually what these are, or if that's just a dorayaki. So like two little like Scotch pancakes with like a filling in the middle. I got Chelsie a strawberries and cream one, which she like destroyed because I met her at lunch the day I went to Oxford Street because she works not too far, and she ate hers. But I've kept mine. I'm probably gonna have it straight after this video. But mine was green tea, mascarpone, and red bean, which I didn't mean to pick up. I picked up Chelsea's strawberry and cream one because they were right by the till. I saw loads of others. The lady called me next to the till and I just literally grabbed one and it just happened to be this one. So I got green tea, mascarpone and red bean. So why not? Okay, so after that I went sort of not too far down the road and went to Forbidden Planet, and I got some of the kind of like Disney cute kind of figure key rings. I got one for Chelsie, which is already opened. I got her a Beauty and the Beast one. She opened it but then let me take it to film for the video. But she got Mrs. Potts, which I thought was really cute. Little sassy Mrs. Potts. Little handle on the back. So that one was $4.99, and you can get all different characters on the back. I don't know why, but I kind of really want the Gaston. I just think he looks really cool. I don't know why I want Gaston. I shouldn't want Gaston, but he looks cool. The other two I got two of them, two of the same one. I got two Big Hero 6 keyrings because they were on sale. They were on sale for $2.99, and I was like, I love Big Hero 6, let's get two. So what I'm going to do now is open these on video for you guys. If I can find some scissors, or I'm going to have to bite these open. I may have to bite these open. Got it. So, first one. Oh, I got one of the exclusive ones who's not actually on the front at all. And I've forgotten his name completely. That's not a good sign. I'll put it down below because I can't be able to pause the video, look on my phone and look it up, so I'll just put it down here somewhere when I work out his name. But I remember it being the bad guy from Big Hero 6, and he is kind of here underneath the like security tag. So that's a pretty cool one to get, like one of the sort of mystery ones. There's only like 5 of these left on the shelf, so having one of the mystery ones is pretty cool. He'll probably be standing behind me in my next videos. And in the second one, oh yes, I would have loved Baymax. I think any of the Baymaxes. Well, Hero's pretty cool, it's pretty plain. But other one I would really want it is Fredzilla. I think this might be hanging on one of my Disney bags on the zip to open it on my Donald Duck bag or something. I got the Fredzilla keyring. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Ah, that's awesome. He's got the 3 eyes, the little teeth. It's focusing on me and not him. Focus on him. He's better than me. But yeah, that's super awesome. And there you go. That's everything I bought on my Oxford Street trip. Or the one thing I didn't buy on my Oxford Street trip as well. I bought that the day before. But yeah, I had a really good time. I'm currently in the midst of filming my first Fit for Florida video, which will be out next Friday. Clips from this trip will be in that, as well as me going to the gym for the first time. We'll talk about a bit about that in the video. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. This video is a bit early in August, simply because I'm going away for the last sort of 11-12 days, so I couldn't really film it towards the end, so I've put it out now because I know I probably won't have a chance to buy anything else Disney before the end of August. And if I do, then I'll just put it in a video for next month. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please look out next week for my Fit for Florida video. I'll see you next time. Have an awfully big adventure. Yeah, I like mugs.